I was just glowing, and it just makes me feel so good that you talk about it and you put everything into action, and then when you see it come to fruition, you just feel so good about the whole thing. I hope it makes the students at the university feel good.
Our family's really involved in any kind of sports that we can. We'd like to help out. When we sort of talked to Chris about the need for a track, so we kind of wanted to help out.
Well, we've always been big Utah fans. This was an opportunity and a need that our family saw, and it's, wow, how can we do this to help the students at the university and also the community at large? So we're very excited about this project.
I've known the McCarthey family for a long time. My wife has known them even longer. As individuals, the McCarthey family, Mo, Sarah, Phil, and Tommy, are very generous as individuals. They've touched upon their communities very quietly and have done so much. You couldn't list all the things they do. This community is a better place because of the McCarthey family. I personally and the university are thrilled to have that McCarthey name be with us forever. I feel very, very blessed to be a part of this, to be able to align myself with the McCarthey family. I want to just say simply thanks. You're friends, but you're great people for the community, and it means a lot to all of us. And the young women in our program will run around this track for a smile for a lot of years to come, and the next generation will never understand what a big day this is.
There's a quote on my door, and it states, "You can't flirt with the track, you have to marry it." That was said by the former Kansas coach Bill Easton to Billy Mills prior to winning the 1964 Olympic gold medal in the 10,000 meter run. Thank goodness there's not a minister here on my behalf, because this track is beautiful and absolutely love it. And we're just so thankful for so many people, not only us, but all the rest of campus. And so to the McCarthys, I thank you so much for your generous support of our program. Thank you.
But we are grateful for those who came before, created this track program, made it possible. We're grateful for those who are here now, for the student athletes, for the coaches who really make this a deserved part of our campus. And we are thrilled and grateful to the McCarthys that they would allow this to be built and allow us to pass it on into the future to the student athletes and to all of our fans. And to indeed the entire campus and Utah community that will take such great advantage of this campus. So it's great to have you here and great for us to have an opportunity to express our thanks, which is deep and heartfelt and goes very, very far into the future. Thank you.
Other than my brother and Coach Mike, I'm going to ask a question there. Anybody can tell me about 500 meters from here, June 20th and June 21st, 1947, what happened over there? The last time there was the men's NCAA track and field championship here in Salt Lake City. When we were growing up, our father often told us about that. And one day, I think the girls, Sarah and Maureen McCarthey, had finally said, you know, we've heard about that. We think it's time that we get ready to have the women get ready for the NCAA track and field championships. Now, I can assure you it's going to happen before the year 2047. But I think with their vision, Sarah and Maureen, would you guys please stand up so everybody can see you here? Our commitment and dedication to these things really came from two people, our parents. And I think the easiest thing to do, I'll tell you one quick little story. Ding, you may or may not have ever heard this before, but Coach Jones, we remember that years ago when we would come to a track meet, about an hour before, there would be a person out there with a little thing that looked like a fertilizer, and he was spreading lime or chalk, literally to do the lanes, and we'd also mark off all the things for the various throwing events. Well, Tom and Phil always thought it sure would be fun one day to see what that felt like. So we happened to be there with our father, and our brother Sean was with us, so Tommy had shorts on, and he got down on his knees and rubbed his knees in it. I took my shoes off and ran up through my toes. Well, Sean wasn't sure what to do, so he just kept his pants and his shoes and socks on. Well, when he got home and he had lime on his socks and his pants, our mother somehow didn't seem to share the same passion and enthusiasm for bringing lime and chalk home or something that couldn't be washed off. So She wasn't super happy about that particular thing, and I know Sean was probably sent to his room and said, I'm not running track again. Now, our father, T.K. McCarthey, well, probably the best story to tell is my brother Tom, when he was a young person, we ran a lot of races, and he was on this incredible winning streak, and he wanted everybody in the house, everybody in the yard, everybody in the immediate neighborhood to know that he was certainly the fastest kid, not only in the house, the backyard, the neighborhood, and that whole block. Well, our father, T.K. McCarthy, said, you know, I used to be pretty fast when I was a kid or something there. So I challenged him to a race. We went out in the backyard, set it up. The old man won. My dad then was smart enough to realize he never ever had to do that again. So despite pleadings and things for many, many, many years, he never ever came and raced us again. He had made his point and went with that. Jackie Robinson, the man who broke the color line in Major League Baseball, once said, a life is not important except for the impact it has on other lives. Our mother and father had a tremendous impact on us. Fortunate with these women and the new generation of women coming along, we hope they are able to have a tremendous impact on everybody in the Utah community. Thank you so very much. Please join us and let's get on to the next event. Thanks, Chris.